Hello, Cedric. How we doing? What's going on, Jay Will? Try something. Back. 2 a.m. and still 6 hours left. I need to quit this night shift stuff soon before it kills me. Yeah, it can do that sometimes to you, man. Oh, that's on his side. That's like, okay. There we go. All right, guys, we got that set up. I believe we're both looking good. I was looking for the bracket, so you guys are in. Which bracket are you guys in?
God.
No, I'm looking for your pod. Okay.
Oh,
So
no.
John, yeah. So John will send the invite first. I think that was the only thing we didn't cover, but I'm going to start the commentating here. We'll let you finish off your little practice match here, and we'll get started.
Sounds great.
Just give him a moment. He is currently doing a Battlegrounds fight. And we've just been joined by Jason from Jason and Jabbar Game.
Good afternoon, Jason. Pleasure to meet you.
Likewise. Best of luck, gentlemen. Hopefully you both do your best.
Oh, they will. They'll do their best. Don't pay no attention to the cameras. All right, looks like he just finished up, so you can send the invite, John, whenever you're ready.
All right.
Have you guys friended each other already and all that fun stuff?
Yes.
Okay, yeah. Maybe shoot him a message, let him know you're ready. I don't know if he can hear me or not.
It looks like John's mic is on mute.
Yeah, his mic is muted. He said he was going to be muted, which I told him I mute during the match anyway, so that's fine.
Okay.
Truth, we can send John a message, let him know that he sends first invite.
Yep. Just sent it off to him where he's lined up.
Oh, never mind. He's starting now. He's going to send you the invite now. There we go. And it's all Picture Track, gentlemen. GG's and good luck. And we'll talk to you guys after the match if you want to talk.
Thank you.
All right, Jason. What's going on, man?
What's up, fam? How you feeling, man?
I am not gonna lie. I am feeling the tiredness from my vacation.
I mean, did you guys fly or anything? Is it a jet lag or whatever?
I mean, we flew, but it was like all East Coast time zone. So it just happened.
Wait a second. Why can't I see? Oh boy, hold on. I think I messed up here.
Nah, something happened and it kicked everything around, so I just fixed it on my side too. But we got Caesar here, and there's 2 or 3 other people watching, so.
I'm sure there'll be more coming.
All right, so we got Gallon, Mephisto, Scorpion, for Truth and for John, we have Thing, Warlock, and Tigra.
Interesting bands. I know Thing is a nuisance if you don't have the right counter.
Yes. Yeah, he can't be a nuisance if you don't have the right counter.
Warlock definitely don't want to deal with all that degen.
Right.
Tigra is a very fast option. She's definitely a nuke, so I can see that. Scorpion.
Usually if I see someone with a high sig Tigra, then
yeah, they gone. No questions asked. You gotta go player.
Or a high rank Tigra. Yeah. My guess is you probably not a player. I
Mephisto
didn't really put this on Twitter yet, and I didn't really post this in the other groups, so I'm gonna post this on Twitter real quick.
Share stream. Your stream. Okay, so there we go. That was what I was doing wrong. And we gotta do that right there. Okay. Double click. Bam. There we go. Alright, we are good.
My favorite thing about these is that I generally have people that people don't know in our tournaments, and we always find one or two gems out of this. Some players that aren't highly recognized throughout the community.
Now, am I just tripping? Let me refresh, because let me make sure everybody can see on here. Okay, I just need to refresh. I guess it looked like.
We'll be playing with the aspect ratio just a little bit, just to make sure that.
Nah, fam, they're playing right now, and your screen is not reflecting that.
No, I see it. Oh,
yeah,
I need to do this.
Right, I'm like, okay.
I'm watching them. I'm talking about it.
Yeah,
like,
exactly. I'm watching it talking, but I just happened to check YouTube. I'm like, wait a minute, they can't see anything.
My bad, people. Professional streamer here.
Okay. All right. So we got Doom versus Hyperion, and we have Omega Sentinel versus Domino. So this is gonna be interesting. Honestly, as long as Doom could play the normal way, I honestly see him being a little bit faster and a little bit cleaner here.
Right.
Omega Sentinel versus Domino is a great counter, but there is a relic attached to Omega Sentinel, so that means there can be crit fail damage that can come into play. So we'll just see what happens. Omega Sentinel does have one of the highest attack rating in the game from just basic hits, so that helps. But again, it looks like Doom is wrapping this fight up here. Yeah, I just really don't. I just didn't really see Omega Sentinel being faster and cleaner, and as you can tell, that's pretty much how that went.
Yep.
So, okay.
Just like that. What's going on, William? How we doing? Yeah, good luck to both the competitors for sure.
What up, William? What's going on, my brother? Okay. Now, are they playing on YouTube? Because I'm bouncing back and forth between.
Yeah, we're on YouTube though.
Okay. All right. So it looks like John grabs an early lead, but was it a throw for truth or not? That's the actual question. Because in my mind, if I'm throwing Hyperion knowing someone has a Doom, I have to also calculate the defenders. Exactly. Exactly. I also have to calculate if I have a faster attacker based off of what defender I'm giving them and what options they have.
All right, so Korg and Domino.
Oof. He doesn't really have a Domino counter, so this is definitely
a potential throw.
It needs to be a throw in my mind.
But he needs to figure out who he wants to use.
Right.
Valk down. I don't know if I would have went Valk.
Night Monkey is actually better than Valk, and I'm gonna tell you
Yeah,
why.
yeah. For
Because
speed purposes, yeah.
yeah, and then with Valkyrie, you lose a lot of health because of her play style.
Right, because you want
The
to be hitting
bane
the
damage,
block,
you want
and the
to
bang
actually
damage kicks
hit,
in. Yeah,
right?
you
So
need to actually
actually,
hit them.
you want your Night Monkey over. You want direct hitters over non-direct hitters, if that makes any
Okay.
sense.
Looks like a white Mags here as well.
White Max is actually underrated.
For
He is
very
really, really
underrated.
good.
Yeah,
Really,
he gets
really good.
outshined by red Mags a lot.
Yeah, he does. And Red Mags is better in my opinion. I'm not gonna lie, but White Mags is a beast in his own right. Um, Definitely would consider taking mine to rank 4 at some point. Yeah, so as you see, he's taking all that crit fail damage, and now he's gonna mix that in with a little bit of bane damage while he's trying to
Yeah,
do some hits that aren't doing too much of anything. He's gonna
right.
tick out or he's gonna die. It's just what it is at this point. Yeah, he's gonna tick out. He's gonna die.
Yeah.
Because now he has a bait out of special as well. So yeah, this is
Oh,
getting dangerous.
got clipped, but I think he's okay.
Yeah, he can't believe be led. So
Yeah.
that's his greatest threat. Corey's greatest threat is his special two to the
Yep.
face.
And then all
Those
Magneto's attacks
bleeds.
are
Yeah.
are non-physical attacks.
Yep.
So
So he's actually fine, and those prowess actually hit pretty hard. I really don't see him losing this, even though he got
no.
a couple of ticks in the
Yeah.
face.
He's almost got
Yeah,
Cork down now.
yeah, he's fine. He'll be all right. He'll be all
What's
right.
going on, Mega Man? Thanks for the sub. I seen you subbing.
What up, Omega? What's going on, fam? All right, so it was
Mm-hmm.
very critical that John won that first round, which he did, so he can stay in this. Now it's down to round 3, gentlemen. So
Yeah. Let's see
let's
what
see what they
what
come
the
up with
defense.
here. I haven't actually seen what uh what their picks were. So if I'm John, I'm definitely throwing down Man Thing, 100%.
Hey, what's up, Donald? You alright, man?
Good.
Did I see you in that line the other day?
Huh?
Was I behind you in that Wendy's line yesterday?
Yes.
Oh, that was you! Oh, yeah, what's up, man? Hey, I was just sure. I was laughing because I thought it was funny.
Thought I had been sus. So glad this is rectified. How was the trip, man? Was jealous seeing the pics on Twitter. Hey, the trip was everything.
All right.
Trip was everything.
So
Omega.
as long as John can play this correctly, he's gonna be super fast and he's gonna win this with no issue.
Yeah. Yeah, he should. Did
Um,
he placed the pre-fight?
yeah, he did. He
Okay.
placed the slow on him. The only
slow.
problem is you have to keep Quicksilver under control because those whiplashes will tick you down. So if I'm him, he's blocking a lot. Spider-Man is very squishy. I would argue that he probably needs to start evading. But we'll see what happens. I say if he gets to it, oh, he doesn't have a relic attached. Never mind. That's
No.
not a thing. Oh,
Nope.
Quicksilver can be tricky. He's in max.
He can.
He's in terminal velocity now, so those special ones are unblockable.
Yeah, so you gotta be
Maybe.
able to dex him.
Yeah. No, oof. He's taking hits. Go for the special two. Maybe it could
Okay.
finish. No.
I think he might be okay though, just because we have more going on.
Oh, I don't know, fam.
Well, he was. He was okay.
Yeah. Quicksilver does this to you. And Night Monkey is unforgiving. He's a glass cannon for a reason. I think Truth pulled this one out, man. I think he honestly pulled this one out. Yep, there it is. There it is.
Nice.
Um, Night Monkey is unforgiving, guys. That's the thing you gotta understand about glass cannon champions. You don't get a second chance most instances. So you have to sacrifice health for damage with glass cannon champions. But okay.
All right. So first one goes to Truth.
I think John played it. I think he just played it a little too loose there. But the strategy was definitely sound in my opinion.
What's going on, DTX?
On both ends. So let's see what happens in round 2. DTX,
So
what's
Truth
going on,
gets
my
to
brother?
send.
Omega,
Hey,
how you doing?
I'm a mute up real quick. I gotta go. My wife was calling me about something.
Okay,
So I'll
yeah,
be right
yeah, I
back.
can handle it. Absolutely, we're good. All right, guys. Round 2. Okay. um, I don't know who invited first, but I just missed it, so I think maybe as soon as I see who has to pick first, then I'll know who invited first. But let's see if they stick with the same bands, guys. Let's see. Um, Gallon is gone this time, and Scorpion. I know Mephisto was there initially. So they're both stuck on two right now. And then he gets rid of Quicksilver, which is a good call because if you're not good at fighting a champion and they might cost you a round or two, that's critical, as we just witnessed, get rid of them. Get them out of there. So, very good call in my opinion. It looks like he switched it up to Gallon this time. Scorpion and Mephisto was already in there, but this time he didn't ban I forgot who his third band was, but I know it wasn't Gallon. I know it was not Gallon. I think it was Thing or something like that. Maybe not. I'm not. I'm not sure. But okay. All right. Let's see what these fine gentlemen are gonna come up with as they're going for their picks. You really want a 6-star Gallon? He's really really good, Omega. With the Battleground store, you can get a lot of 6-star shards. And then on top of that, now with the class Nexus that we get for 6 stars, he's a lot easier to obtain, man. That's the route I would go if that's what you're trying to get, man. Guardian, great pickup. Yes, DTX Guardian is a really good pickup.
All right, I'm back.
All right, welcome back, fam.
Yeah, she's not feeling well.
Well, take care of your wife. I got it. Forgotten's on. I could talk with
Yeah,
Forgotten.
no, you're good.
You need to
You're
take
good.
care of your wife. Forgotten,
She's
unmute
good.
yourself, brother.
Yeah,
Join
get
the
yourself forgotten.
conversation, my brother.
Come hang out, man.
I didn't realize I was okay. You can hear me now.
Yeah, we got you.
Yeah. You ain't new to this. You true to this. Forgotten. What's up, man? How was that vacay?
It
Gotta
was
run,
good.
drop
man.
the
It
mic
was
on my way out. Thanks,
relaxing.
Omega, man. Have a good one.
Yeah, just what I needed.
Okay, good. I'm glad you feel rejuvenated. So to bring you up to speed, they had a really solid first match. I'm gonna be honest with you. It went down to round three, and they were both looking optimal as far as picks and bans. But yeah,
Quicksilver gave
Quicksilver gave
a little bit of an issue.
John quite the headache, which resulted in John banning him this go round. But the sound, I mean, the strategy was very sound. It was very
Yeah.
sound.
I got you.
Yeah.
All right. So we're
versus
going.
King Groot.
Well, we know what Hercules does. I mean, some of us in this call don't have a like for Herc, you know, and then one of us does. I wonder who the sellout is.
Yeah, somebody saw Cersei. Okay. Cersei versus Fury.
Yeah. Cersei with glancing is annoying.
Yeah, she is. She is.
So he could actually get into glancing and not worry about if he gets tagged as much. I say as much.
Right. Because he could still get a debuff put on him and start bleeding.
Yeah, but it won't be nowhere near as potent as it would have been.
Right. For sure.
I think this is a tactical throw on Truth's part, to be completely honest. But seeing that special 2 crit, good God, that did some damage. But then again, this is an uphill battle for him. You got to think he's fighting 2 lives versus 1, and Hercules is Hercules if we're being honest. So
Hercules is Hercules.
if I'm looking at not a great option for a Nick Fury, then I am looking to throw. If I did not give them a great defender, granted, King Groot does have one of the highest health pools in the game, but he's not very hard to fight, in my opinion, unless of course you're lefty and you took
just eat a special 2 from Fury.
Yeah, right.
In First Life Fury.
Right. And then that's
there it is. Special 1. You just ate that unblockable special 1. That's the thing. You gotta keep him from throwing that special 1 when he goes unblockable.
Yeah, and unfortunately now he's gonna have to make sure he really
Yeah,
can bait out those
no,
specials.
it's over.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. But then again, was it a throw? Because that's the
Could be.
big question.
Could be a throw. What's going on, Yusafa?
You saw
Love these
what's going
matchups?
on,
Yeah, man. Yeah, it's his
And
device on his side, DTX.
all right.
Their
We did
first,
see
both of
this.
their first times streaming on through Discord, and so I'm sure he didn't know it would be this way. I didn't know it was going to be this way until he started fighting. So, but you know, we're appreciative of them even streaming it because they both were just going to record, and they last minute we kind of talked them into streaming it. So
For you guys' enjoyment, of course.
yeah,
We did see this happen early on last match where Truth went down the first round and then brought it back rounds 2 and 3. I
Yep.
do believe that was a strategic throw. So
looks like it was a strategic throw. Yeah.
Yeah.
Although he did have Domino. No, that's John has Domino. Never mind.
yeah. So now he's going Torch, which is a very strong matchup against Rentra and Guardian.
And Guardian versus
Nick. So
yeah.
once again, you have 1 life versus 2 lives, and Guardian isn't particularly great for Nick Fury, but anyone can work for Nick Fury as long as you know how to play him. But that doesn't mean it's a great matchup.
Right.
So I'm definitely gonna hand this one to Truth as long as he plays optimally. He shouldn't have too many issues.
Biggest thing is just paying attention to the node, the unstoppable node, making sure that you have that distance so that either you get it, or you know when the defense is going
Right.
to get it.
And I know I said this yesterday. Forgotten you weren't on call for this, but
Ouch,
you
ouch.
can tell me if you agree or disagree with this. I think when you're going against a lot of Mystic Defenders, I think more often than not you want to allow them to get the unstoppable buff, and then you can still parry and touch them once or twice.
Yeah.
To keep the bane off of you, but that way you're not feeding their Mystic Dispersion and are shooting up recycling specials or going to a special 3.
Oof.
Which yeah, there it is.
But yeah, I would agree with that, especially because like I fought a Rentra, and initially I was doing the whole I get the unstoppable, but he kept like spamming SP1, so it was just
Yep.
wasting time. Yeah.
Exactly. So that's why I started implementing, which I did tell you and Yusafa on call yesterday, Ghostdog. I don't know if you remember that. I think
Yeah.
it's a smarter idea if you guys
To
stay
let the
close to the
yeah.
Mystic Defenders and allow them to get the unstoppable buff. Just understand that you have to parry and tap them in order to not get that degen, because you get 6 seconds. So you can do it, and I think that unstoppable buff only lasts for about what, I don't know, 6 seconds itself or something.
No, it's not even that long. No,
Yeah.
it's not
I think
long.
like
Yeah,
3 or 4 maybe.
3
yeah. So you can wait it out if you want to, but I just tap them once because I know it's safe to do it. That way I have no fear that the degen is creeping on you, because that doesn't tickle actually, guys. It can kill you. We watched people die from it yesterday.
Yep.
So
So we got Domino versus Hawkling, and we got
Yeah, he
Val
died
versus-
in a little too early with Domino.
yeah, that cost
Yeah.
them some health.
yeah.
But
playing, though,
I mean,
'cause
I
you never
don't
know what's
think
gonna happen.
Valkyrie is a good option for Man Thing whatsoever. I think that's a terrible idea.
We're gonna see some. We'll see
Well,
who loses. Who loses?
yeah, I know. Well, I mean,
Who
honestly,
loses.
I do Domino versus Hulkling notoriously. I love
Yeah.
that fight, and I can drop it pretty simple. But Valkyrie versus Van Thing, you can't crit them really, and I don't understand that. But I mean, Truth is in a must-win situation here, so I don't know. I
Well,
mean,
Truth actually isn't in a must-win situation.
yes, he is, because he
No.
lost the first round.
No, he won the first round.
Negative. John won the
Truth,
first round.
no, Truth won the first round.
Are you sure?
Positive. John had the Quicksilver fight.
No, just the first match. I'm talking about the first round of this match.
Oh, well, yeah.
Yeah.
This is round 3.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, we're on round 3. Wait.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's what. That was
Yeah.
dude. That went so fast, I forgot. I was like, wait a minute. I was confusing myself here. Okay. Okay. Now we're on the same page.
There we go.
If
All
if
right.
he hadn't have made that small blunder there, I think he possibly could have pulled that one out.
Possibly.
Yes.
The good thing about the demigod bracket is it's a 4 pod versus a 3 pod. So even if you go down 1 early on the first week, you have 2 more opportunities
Right.
to win and put yourself in position to move on.
Right.
Real quick, I want to answer a couple things here from the chat. DTX says he got a message saying it was an error. It's supposed to be in the demigod bracket. Ghostdog, can you confirm what it is, DTX? Did they ask you for your debit card or credit card number in that same message? Because it was a scam. It was a scam message. DTX also says, but correct me if I'm wrong, Moo shouldn't be getting MD, but he does. I don't think he
what?
got MD.
What are you talking about?
Talk about that when Moo Man got Moo Man versus Torch.
All right, so I can answer that question if you would like.
Yeah, go ahead.
All right, so the way that Rentra works, DTX, is when you hit him or get hit by him, he places a neutralize on you. So
Right.
therefore, if you would gain a buff, i.e., the dexterity buff, he
Or
will
the
gain. If
unstoppable
he's
buff.
awakened, then he will start gaining power. So that's the thing. But with the unstoppable buff, obviously he will gain MD from that if it's on you. But a lot of times people are hitting Rentra and they're not understanding when they try to dex away from a hit that he's going to start gaining power. He's going to get a power gain
Yep.
buff
He's gonna get a power
from
gain
that,
buff.
which
Yep.
that was an awakened Rentra. So that may be what you're mistaken the MD gain for.
Gallon, Scorpion, Mephisto. Was that the bands? I think that was the bands last time, and I don't remember seeing any of those champs from the time before. Am I wrong? That's
Say that
who
one
we
more
banned?
time, GD.
Gallon, Scorpion, and Mephisto.
So Gallon was the switch, and that happened when you was taking care of some business, when you was taking
Gotcha.
care of your wife. So the
Gotcha.
Gallon was the switch. Mephisto and Scorpion have been here since match 1.
Gotcha.
And it looks like John is sticking with the same 3 bands from last match as well. So, okay. Honestly, I like John's strategy. He really has a sound strategy. It's just execution at this point. Is from what I've seen, and in round 3 on both occasions. First with
Yeah, because
Night
both
Monkey,
both games have went to round 3.
and second with Domino. So if he can get the execution fights down a little cleaner, then I think he's gonna pull out a dub. But this will be his last opportunity to do so.
Yeah, so this was a must-win situation for John to continue to push this one.
Right. All right, here we go. Let's see what we got. It looks like he has invite advantage, so
Yep. This was his round to invite again.
this might be his round to win then. Maybe we'll see. All right, so he's going against Warlock. If I'm him, I'm not leaving anything to chance. I'm going straight for Hulkling here. If I'm John, I'm going straight for Hulkling. I see a Warlock, he needs to die immediately. I'm going straight for Hulkling. I'm not leaving anything to chance. I'm going to try to go for the early wins. And he goes Valk. Okay. Well, Valkyrie can work, but again,
It's
you
just
have
that-
to think
yeah.
with the infection, and then if he's running willpower, he won't get to the special 2.
Right, it's gonna be tough.
It's doable, very doable, but it's easier said than done. I would have went straight for a dub. I would have went straight for a dub. What would you have done in this situation? Forgotten.
Yeah, I would have. Like, if I'm in this position, it's like a must win. So yeah, I would have went Hulkling because I feel like Valkyrie could have taken on anyone else he had outside of Domino.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I would have been going for something I know for a guaranteed win.
Yep. And now here we go with the shenanigans. Here we go. So okay, well he's going for, I don't know. He only has one pierce buff.
Yeah, the
Must be a low
infection.
Infection will stop
The
it.
infection, yeah,
Yeah,
it's
and
like
now
ability
that's
accuracy
the
reduction.
problem with Valkyrie, right? Because
Yep.
now you're hitting the block so much, so now you're causing yourself to degen, and now he's stuck in a loop because now he has to bait out the special two, which will power drain him, so he'll never see another special two. This is why I say this fight this is for a guy who is like a bitter steel type of player. Like this needs to be your bread and butter champion. If not, then I
Yeah.
would have definitely went straight for Hulkling and destroyed him in 30
Excuse me.
seconds. But we'll
I
see
mean, he got
what
it
happens.
done.
He did
fast.
get it done.
He just lost a ton of health
But
doing it.
Omega Sentinel, look how well she's doing as well, and that's the
So as
thing.
long as he doesn't make any big, as long as he doesn't make any mistakes,
that's
and shit.
it. Nope,
Yeah.
that's it. I figured
there
as
it
much
is.
because Omega Sentinel, again, guys, she has one of the highest attack ratings just off of basic hits, so she can go fast. It's just she wasn't faster than the matchup they had when John had it.
Right.
So unfortunately, he played that really clean too. So let me give some credit to Truth there for that fight because he played it really clean.
What's going on, Snake? What's going on, Tobias?
What up, Snake and Tobias, my brothers? How we doing? All right, so John throws down Rentra. The good news is Truth has no really fast option unless Domino gets lucky. So that's good. He has Guardian, which I figured he'd go for, who is a very fast option for Domino, who can take minimal crit damage, crit fail damage. So this might be the lucky break that he needs because he needs something right now, and he needs it right now. But the problem is in round 3, Truth has an option for everybody, which is why it was critical probably to win round 1 and round 2. But
Yeah.
who knows? We'll see. Who knows? So he did take some crit fail damage, but look how little damage he
Very
took.
little. Yeah.
Very little. So that's what I meant by
But now the Bane's kicking in.
Yeah, the Bane did kick in briefly. That's one thing that I would say. People do need to pay attention to that unstoppable timer. If they're not a Mystic champion, then I would definitely take advantage of it. Get away from them for a minute. Stop your combo early. Get away from them. Use a relic to stun them. You know, you definitely want to take advantage of that if they're not going to benefit from you having it, right?
Oh yeah.
Alright, so he's probably going to get ready to wind up that special 2, and that should be GG's. Let's see. Yep, that just about did her. He is taking a lot of extra damage. Did have some trouble parrying, but she goes down. Okay. He's playing Kingpin very well. But it's looking like a timeout. It's looking like a timeout. So John is immediately going to the board, which he should do, and considering his options. If I'm John, I'm going Korg.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm definitely going Korg. He's not gonna beat me with a hood on a Hulkling, and he's definitely not gonna beat me on a Guardian with a Domino. So Hood's my best. Hood's my best play. Or I'm sorry, Korg is my best.
Korg is best play.
Yeah, that's definitely the best.
My guess is that Truth will put down Hulkling.
Yeah, he's gonna have to either Hulkling, which is you can do, or he's gonna have to try to Domino or him again.
You just gotta pay attention to the indestructible.
He does. I probably would argue for John. He's probably gonna try Hulkling versus Hulkling.
That'd be my thought.
Yeah.
He could try Domino versus Hulkling, but it didn't go very well for him last time.
Yeah, that's got to be in the back of his mind. That's got to. But we'll see what they do.
What's going on, Hayek?
There's Hulkling. There he is, and there's Korg. All right, so we definitely called that. Hood. We knew Hood was coming in for this, but Hood is not a guarantee against Korg. You can do it, but it is a lot more complex than it is.
He's thinking.
Straightforward.
He's thinking.
Yep, and he goes Hulkling. All right. Well,
He was thinking about that domino.
He
thought
was.
about that last
I
domino
mean,
fight he had.
dude, that's a matchup I would take without even thinking about it. Was Domino versus Hulkling? Like, I'm that
Yeah,
comfortable with it. So,
I think his issue last time was he ran into the unstoppable as soon as it popped up on Hulkling.
Hulkling.
mm,
Yeah, and I think had he not done that, he would have been okay in that domino fight last time.
I do see it. Why is he not capitalizing on those Pierce buffs? I don't know. Hmm. Okay, well, he's waiting it out, but he's trying to.
4.
He's going for it.
Yeah,
1,
he's got
2,
indestructible kick.
3, 4. That's okay. Uh, it's he tried to go for an intercept, but it's Hulkling, so he'll heal that back. Ain't that right, GD?
That's right. Best champ in the game.
Best domino counter in the game confirmed. So this is a problem with getting into this loop with his SP1s. You got to be careful. All right, so he's pushing him back. Now is his opportunity. Go for it. Boom. He gets it. Okay, he gets a hit. Yeah, but yeah, he's not getting. That's why it's so important to get those.
It looks like Hood is handling Core very well down here.
Yeah. Well, he tried. It's not looking great. Yeah, that about does her.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure the domino fight from the first match was in the back of his mind.
It was. Absolutely was. Yeah, he wasted too much time. He just took that damage. Either way, he was gonna.
Yeah, that was it.
Yeah.
That was it. All right.
Well, GG's. He definitely played really well, though.
Yeah. All of them went to round 3.
Yeah, they both played really well. They absolutely did.
I know John is going to stay muted. He says his English isn't very well.
Oh, okay.
So we'll leave him. I think he'll stay on mute, but I'm going to unmute and then deafen both of them. GG's Truth.
GG's, man.
Thank you, gentlemen. Thank you.
You played really well, dude.
Thank you, man. My heart is racing. That was amazing. Never done one of those before. I can see why you guys do it.
Yeah, dude. It's definitely nerve-wracking, man.
It is super nerve-wracking.
Oh,
super nerve-wracking.
John, if you can hear me, GG's, man. You gave me a solid, strong run. That was crazy.
Yeah, for real. It's a great job to both competitors. Any quick questions for Truth? I know John's gonna not join us for the vocal part of this. If he decides to, he's more than welcome to. But Forgotten or Jason?
Yeah, I went first last time, so I want to give Forgotten an opportunity this time.
No, actually, I don't have any questions at the moment. It was just, you capitalized on every moment that you could, and yeah, you really came through in the end.
Oh, I appreciate that, man. I feel like I made a couple mistakes in there, but it worked itself out.
So why your specific bands? I believe you kept the same bands throughout the entire. Well, I think you did one switch actually. Now that I'm thinking about it, you switched to Gallon, correct? You had, or wait.
No, I kept the same ones. So, yeah, Gallon was a starting band no matter what. Like I was telling Ghost before you guys joined, my plan was to basically ban Gallon, Nimrod, and AA. And so with Nimrod and AA off the table, it let me expand. And so Gallon was a no-brainer. Scorpion was my next most. I struggle to fight him, and he's a nuke. And Mephisto, man, I need torch or else, and I don't have any other good counters, and I just didn't even want to mess with it. I was comfortable fighting just about everything else.
I thought you had someone else initially than Gallon, but okay. Yeah, so Mephisto can be very problematic, especially in this meta. I have had decent counters, and they went horrifically wrong. Due to not only the Bane damage, but again, he's a Mystic champion. But the difference with him is if you're close to him and he has his aura, then you're taking damage no matter what. So that makes him extremely difficult, because if you stay away from him and you gain the buff, then he'll gain that MD. So it's always looping, and if you let him get to a special 2, then you're gonna have to deal with aura. So yeah, he can be an absolute nightmare. So I definitely understand if you only have one counter to him. But my deck, it has multiple counters to him, so I don't look at it that way. But yes, I agree with that.
Well, we can't all roll fat like you, Jay will.
Oh no. No.
That's-
No.
like
I'm
Jason.
just saying, when you broke it down the way you did, it makes so much sense. But obviously, I don't have that thought process, so I didn't
Totally.
understand it when we were talking about it.
Just giving you a hard time, man. It's all good.
No, you're good,
No,
brother.
definitely keep giving him all the hard time.
Oh my.
Well, hey, I heard him talking so much about wanting to come join the demigods down here.
Well,
And that's what his roster
I
was fit for
definitely,
us, so.
dude. Hey, listen. I will change my name to Truth. You know what I'm saying? It's not illegal. I'll do it, and we can just switch places, bro. If you want to
Let's
come
make it
up,
happen.
just saying.
Thank you for the opportunity, gentlemen. I really appreciate it.
No. That gives you the first one. You got one more, or you got two more rounds coming up. That puts you in a good spot to take the first one.
Amen.
And we got to look to see what your other opponent's going to do later on this week, and we'll make the announcements for next week's matches, bands and can't bands, which I already know the bands and can't bands have already spoken to Council. Council, as soon as he heard the first week's, he dropped the second week almost immediately.
I did, guys. I was.
Again, no one who's in the tournament has any say on any bands or can't bands.
Damn it, GD, you keep giving away my secrets, man.
That's right, I do. They need to understand the truth
Oh my
behind
god.
what's going
Well,
on.
it's funny that you mentioned Truth. That's funny. You said I do just a couple days ago, and congratulations. You and Matt have both tied the knot. That's the truth. You guys both tied the knot. But here's the kicker. I have been tying knots since I got laces, and I have not got the validation nor the credit deserved that you guys are getting.
Different kind of knot.
I'm just saying, you guys tied the knot. I've been tying knots. I could triple knot it, fam. You know what I'm saying? I could triple knot it.
Different kind of knot, fam.
I'm just all right. Well,
Yeah,
I would
different
like
knot.
someone to give me a little bit of validation and credit too. Tying knots.
Congratulations on tying your shoes.
No, man, tying knots, man.
Yeah, tying knots in your shoes.
Yeah, hey,
Congratulations.
hey, thank you. Appreciate it.
No problem.
Yeah.
No problem at all. Forgotten, do you have anything you want to add?
No, I got nothing I want to add right now.
Yeah, are you hearing this foolishness over here that I have to deal with on a daily basis?
Hey, man, I'm just saying, man. I gave
I get
credit
it.
where
I get
credit
it.
was
I
due.
get it in text message. I get it vocally. Oh, what's going on, Sonya? Thanks, Sonya, for joining the head of becoming part of the members. Appreciate that.
What's up, Sonya?
Get your name up on the member board. Hey, Sonya. Also, I believe your opponent has reached out to you about your match. I know today obviously didn't work out, but they're looking to get something set up for either Thursday or Friday.
Right,
with you.
Tobias. I am a Boy Scout. Right. Scout's
Yeah.
honor. Scout's honor, fam.
Yeah, Tobias,
Yeah.
don't give him anything else. Please don't. No more. No mas. No mas. Let's see here. What do we have? Who do we have that is streaming? Because I need to work on something that I want to bring to you guys, hopefully tomorrow. Yeah, Simula is doing 8.2.3
That's always fun.
exploration.
2 rank 5s now.
Yeah, I have two. How many do you have?
I got one. I need to be in a David bracket or demigod or whatever it's called.
Wow.
Yeah, that's it.
Wow.
True. That is true.
Wow. Okay, guys. So before you guys have to hear any more of this BS that piles up in these chats at this point in time, you know, DTX, Forgotten, Jason, all thinking they belong in a demigod bracket,
Okay.
or the David bracket was the David bracket, or whatever the lower bracket is. At whatever point in time we're deciding to run one of these tournaments, they believe that they belong there. This is Stimulus Stream. We're going to hit them with a hashtag BOTG raid, which is Battle of the Gods raid. Appreciate you guys coming to hang out with us today. We should have one or two more matches tomorrow. Worst case scenario, I'll be starting 8.2 or Battlegrounds, something. I'll do Battlegrounds or 8.2, and then we'll hopefully have a couple of matches that we can cover tomorrow as well. Hopefully we'll have a few more on. I know Thursday I will not be at home, so Jason may cover a few on Thursday. And then Friday we'll get back to covering matches and or doing Battleground / 8.2. So as always, let's take it out. We'll start with Truth since you are the guest. We're going to say any final comments, or did he already bounce?
No.
He's already gone. Okay, so Forgotten. Final words.
I don't know. Just looking forward to the matches to come, and something I want to say. Well, I guess the guys are gone now, but yeah, I was always recommend coming back, listening to the commentary on your match, and just get different perspectives on everything because everybody thinks differently, and even in like the feedback, you can learn a lot.
Yep, for sure. Jason.
I actually forgot.
Yeah, that's all we got time for. Thanks, ladies and gentlemen. That's going to be it. We'll catch you guys over on Symmetry. Until then, it's your boy Ghostdog, Jason, and Forgotten.